to slightly apologize a bit for how my tactics go when it comes to playing this game. I don't want to crash your guys' enjoyment of it. I'm just very much a rat, and if the things don't exactly work in the way I see it, I just act like that, which is why I kind of wanted to stay inside the ship and help you guys from there. So it would be a bit more fun and intense and exciting.
I think it's fine. It was our first go, so it kind of helped us learn, what some of the base mechanics are. So we're not totally flailing around on our own.
Yeah. I can say this. There are some creatures in Lethal Company that can be killed. It just depends on what you have on hand. The Flower Man is one of them, along with some other creatures. If you have a flashbang and a shovel, or a few shovels, in fact, that would work. But because the shovel is so big, you can't carry it like a flashbang or a smaller item. Or like if you had signs too. Um, yeah, they can be killed. It's just it takes a lot of cooperation and working it out. That's why I brought up if previously when we ran into the Flower Man that if we had a stun gun and some shovels or signs, we could have killed him and just moved on.
Yeah, we did buy a couple shovels, but we didn't run another mission. So
Hmm. Um, yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's your playthrough. I'm just happy to be along for the ride.
I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
thank you.
Thank you. I don't know how loud this game is.
It is so good.
Oh yeah, I haven't played it in a while, so it's not in my immediate list. Still waiting for that Unreal 5 update they've been talking. Well, originally it was an update, Unreal 4 update, and then when 5 came out, loud.
Maybe with Unreal 5 they'll have a better audio control for startup.
I'm glad the audience can't hear that because I have to configure this to.
I'm surprised I didn't.
Oh, hang on. Why is it windowed mode too?
I think this resets your display every time.
I'll get the audio set up here as soon as it's not deafening. I forget. Can I run this full resolution or is it gonna lag things? Let
Right.
me know if it makes me if it makes my model move chunky.
It looks fine to me.
Find out when we get in. Let me set up the audio for this.
I need some music.
saw someone saying there was a plugin you could use to make it so that it can capture any game instead of me having to set it manually every time.
It sounds like that'd be finicky to use.
Yeah, I'm just at this point. I think I'm just staying in DMCA mode so I can like swap other audio sources as well when I swap it back. So it's just easier this way.
On the Twitch camera. So now the table.
So we just did one dirty job, and now we're going to do another.
Now we've got to clean up after ourselves.
After all the after all the bodies did you left behind.
All my bodies.
I was digested by a worm.
I saw the worm. It was massive. You should probably get a dewormer for that.
Told you I had one. That's why you take your dewormer. No, the second time we saw that thing, it went right over my head. That's why, you know, don't walk in rhythmically. Is that how it goes?
I think so. You've got to break step, right?
Never seen all of Dune, nor read it.
It's a long one.
I only remember seeing pieces of the one with Sting in it.
Invite out. God, Steam's new UI is strange.
You updated it again recently?
No, it's just getting used to it.
For a while, my news feed disappeared.
Oh, must have got to be in game.
Probably.
There you go. Invite to play.
Actually, I think I was able to.
All right.
Already a good start. What is going on over here?
I think this is underwater.
I'm not sure that guy's dead.
He's having a nap.
Buddy, you gotta go.
You can't stay here.
No, get out.
Leave.
Get out. Get out of here. Get out.
Is he drunk?
My mop all bloody.
Are you drunk, sir? Are you drunk? Yes, I am. Alright. What we do with drunk people? We burn them. That's right. I don't want to get burnt. Well, you're getting burnt.
Oh no, I don't want to get burned. Are you getting burned? Ah! Alright, where's the... okay. Forget, how do you...
In you go. No.
Remember how to play.
Hello.
The punch clock.
That's a good question. Ah, I found it. It's over here. That's it. Is this one I can fiddle with? No. I'm just using like door stuff.
Ugh. Just shred, you say?
Alright, this is gonna be too loud. There you go. Oh, door. Can't mess with that door. I think Nelly's been here.
Oh God. Oh God. There's an incinerator.
Yeah, I think Nelly's been here. Right up her alley here.
God. Physics. Calm down. Oh yeah. Do we know that one? Fine. Don't flirt.
Oof. Yeah, this is definitely Nelly's. Right, I guess we'll get rid of the bottle. That guy just collapsed. How do we get rid of this? That's not going to fit in the furnace.
That's what Trixie said, and then the police arrived.
And then she put them in the furnace. Hey, Victory Lord, how you doing? We're cleaning up messes that Nelly made.
No way to throw things.
Did you just checked in? Nice.
How are we gonna deal with this thing? Christ.
Is there a gun we can use it on? I mean, it made a burning sound.
I mean, maybe we just cook it up, you know?
Yeah, put it on the Barbie.
Just get it nice and,
Nice and toasty.
just want it seared. You don't want to overcook it.
Very tricky as well. It's very easy to overcook it. Cyber mop about chipping. Probably about chip, right? A cyber mop. I think this will cook it.
Did you find the... Oh yeah, that got rid of it.
I overdid it. It's not good. I charred it. It's disintegrated.
Yeah,
God damn it.
luckily we had another prepared in advance.
A modified cyber sword? Yeah. Yeah.
Just burn one of the boxes. It's out of the way.
Find another one. I'm not gonna fuck this one up, I promise. Actually, do you want to try it? See if you can do a better job than I can in cooking this thing?
Got a light sear.
Yeah.
So you do it evenly.
Ah. This is why we're janitors.
Oh no,
We
see,
can't
look,
cook.
this is, and then you got this nice little cooked little meat patty.
Wait, where? Oh. That's all that's left?
Yeah.
Alright, just dine in.
It's the good bit. It's the good bit, and then you toss it in the oven for another 450 years.
Ah, okay.
It's like those century eggs, except
It actually takes a century.
yeah.
Or, you know, fine wine. We'll just let it brew for like hundreds of years.
It's there for some reason. Get that. These legs are dancing.
Are they? Is that what they're made for?
Ah.
Big body parts, and just get all the small ones in little boxes.
That's a phrase that gets said.
It's a perfectly normal, fine phrase to have. So, oh, it's a box. Any more body parts? Oh, big. Oh, there's a lot of big body parts here. These are alien ones. We open one of the windows. It's getting stuffy in here.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Ah! Need a hand?
Oh, thank you. Just head pat time.
Here, let me give you pets here. Hang on. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you. Come here, Moo.
Oh, give me pets. Or boobs. Ah, yeah, there.
Right, 1 minute.
Ah, there we go. This is less weird than I imagined it would be. Ah! I'm dead. You killed me! I died!
Come on, get your body. Ugh, that bacon stare.
Why, what's all this then? I'm back with someone else.
You into now operate a rogue navy? I guess I'm a rogue navy. I don't know.
You have murdered.
I have murdered. That's true. I am now on the run. I've done countless net crimes now.
Oh no, you're a net runner. Foot.
Yo, I should probably play my music now. Ah, forgot about that.
I guess music might not be so bad. For non-VOD watchers.
Would this simply be a debug chip or a healing chip doing this job? Why not both?
Disconnect between the music genre and what we're playing is real.
I think I found one in Nettie's hands here.
Well, she
Oh.
regrows them all the time.
Yeah, that's a very bug thing to do. Is that all the big body parts? Yeah, it is. Time bomb anyone not on the net.
You didn't believe me when I said people could be full of this much blood.
I believe you.
Do another demonstration.
No, blood pinatas.
These are all the people that tried to spoil Chapter 6 for me.
Into the into the bin you go. Spoiler chapter 6. It is chapter 6. Well, into the furnace you go, Kitchen Lord. Right. Always the same. Cleaning up the sea creature turds all goddamn day long. Some are slimy and sticky, others are slimy and chunky. Ugh. Some are just plain nasty. That all sounds plain nasty. I had so much hope when I signed up for that damn space work recruitment program. See space, they said. Feel like a man, they said. Hell, I had to have done anything to get off Earth, but I never imagined this would be an option. How did my life come to this? And would that goddamn monster stop banging on the hole? Shut up.
I like the moxie of that guy.
Yeah, it's good work ethic.
Look at this guy. Look me in the eye, huh? Yeah? No, look me in the eye, buddy. Don't look away from me. Look at me! Look at me!
Go to your room. You're immune to fire? And we'll to the bottom of the ocean you go. Hands. I suppose there's like no guns, like bullets everywhere.
I cleaned up
Let's
a lot
make
of
this
bullet
thing-
shells over there.
Like where?
Over where you're working, there were a lot of shells and I cleaned a bunch of them.
Oh, okay. Autumn is asleep. Autumn is asleep. Oh, there is bullet shells. Okay. So where's the gun? So that's what she does. Oopsie daisy.
Figure out where these barrels and boxes go. Good question.
Oh,
Where-
need to get that plug-in off you at some point. The one for the music.
Which one?
The stream music stuff, so it doesn't go up on the VOD. So Twitch can't
Oh,
flag you.
it's not a plug-in. It's just the way it's something you can set up on OBS.
Oh, okay.
This is where the boxes go. Yeah, there's like a thing in OBS where well, like there's a setting in there where you can like say which channels go to Twitch VOD.
Okay.
Yeah, I know this one.
Hello, bro.
Sorry, I kind of disappeared there for a bit.
I forgot you were here.
If you scroll down to whichever one you, in advanced audio properties, if you scroll to whatever it is that's playing the music and you, click undo the check mark on track 2, it won't go to your Discord VODs.
Okay.
You have to make sure it's set up in the settings though, because there is a setting under streaming in the OBS settings that you have to turn on. It's like it specifically says Twitch VOD.
Okay, I'll let's try it out on the weekend.
I don't see that. Oh, is it on Twitch itself or in
It's in OBS if you go to like Files/Settings.
No. So I have to go to the files and not actually what it says in settings for.
Well, like you go in OBS, you go to File, Settings, and then you go to Output. And then under the streaming tab, you have Twitch VOD track. And if you have that selected, then you select which track it is that you want the music to be assigned for to go to the VODs. I'm trying to remember if that's because then yeah, and then basically like so I have it set so I have the Twitch VOD set to channel 2.
Oh, I see it.
And then I
Twitch
set
VOD track.
everything that I want to go to the VOD onto channel 2 as well. And so like I have YouTube, or at least my browser. I have Firefox set to specifically not use channel 2.
I saw it. I see it now. I understand. For me, I have Spotify, either the application or the website. I can't remember which. Either I have it set so it's not track 2 isn't covered for that one. Otherwise, the rest of them are covered and are good. Yeah, I get it. Hopefully, Digi understands.
I'll mess around on the weekend. I'm gonna do it during stream.
Yeah, there's tutorials for it too. And it's like...
Yeah. Whoa.
I used to not worry about it, but after like wanting to have some music, and then Twitch would just mute it even when it was like, this track is Twitch safe, and then immediately go on Twitch, it's been muted.
Yeah. Someone decided to buy it.
Someone I work with told me that there's this guy that makes non-copyrighted music for streaming and stuff. I haven't tried it out myself, so I can't say how accurate that is. I'll have to try it out sometime while I'm streaming and see if I get either hit with a copyright thing or not.
Actually, I've been having someone else had this issue recently where it says there's a Twitch mute, that your VOD has a mute, and then you go through it and there's nothing muted. Because I had that on my stream yesterday, and I was like, it was said it was like Babysitter Suite or something, and I'm like, there was no music playing on that entire VOD. So where did you get this? And I scrubbed the VOD, and it was like, no, there's no mute either. So, but it says there's been a mute on it, so I think there's something weird going on with Twitch at the moment.
There's always something weird going on.
Someone else
so
had
far,
that too, so.
Only one video or VOD that I had, which was me playing Metro Exodus, one of the songs that played, it was one of the Metro games. The songs got caught by the algorithms, but I wasn't pinged for copyright on Discord, but YouTube pinged my copyright, but because it was a free use song, because after 75 years and stuff like that, it told me it was copyright, but didn't ping me.
Oh yeah.
So.
And like you'll have, you might get something muted. It's not DMCA. It's just like they'll mute it, or YouTube will say like, yeah, this is copyright, but it doesn't affect your video or anything. So I get those. I used to get those a lot. So.
Just how those systems work.
I've been muted several times, and I've been like YouTube say, but I've never been DMCA'd or copyright strikes.
Yeah.
Getting all the battleships. You must share the battleships.
Not a young one.
Goddamn company. Once again, I'll miss little Johnny's smile, so you hope into his presence this year. I've been forced to remain in this hunk of metal under the sea. I didn't even know what the hell was going down here. I know one thing though, whatever it is, can't be good. Caught glimpses of weird shit through the viewing window. Indigenous sea creatures maybe, I don't know. Keep hearing something big knocking on the hole, I swear, something is out there. They're hallucinating. There's nothing out there.
Did you?
Yes. Ugh. Yep, Nelly has definitely been here. Nah, it's a big box.
Into the oven, will you? Bunch of big ones over here.
That's what Trixie said.
Oh my god. Given the state of things down here, we won't be going home for Science Miss again. It's actually called Science Miss.
It's your favorite time of year.
Dr. Breck believes the creature we picked up on our scans could be the mother of our specimens. We may poke fun at him for his name, but the good doctor might be onto something. Any day now, we're gonna see that massive thing through the windows. I'm not content to wait. I'm taking one of the UEVs, gonna see what I can see in the sea. Wow. Gonna see what I can see in the sea. If I don't make it, tell my husband. Tell him I went to look for a better one.
She found the better one, right?
Yes. Store here for now. Playing Rainbow Factory during this seems a bit more appropriate.
So, very appropriate. Or in the previous, or in Lethal Company. Ugh.
Gonna go wrong. Going wrong. Going wrong.
What's happened?
This box contains. It contains potential physics. Ugh.
A lot of potential energy there ready to be unleashed.
There. But... Well. Expected nothing, and I was still disappointed. Burn the big ones.
Ooh.
Became a little meat chunklet.
Chocolate. That's a funny word.
nugget style meat chunklet.
Ah,
Dude, you made a mess.
I did.
It's everywhere. I haven't found where the boxes are supposed to go. Well, maybe back in this one corner over here, but it's hard to tell. Here, but
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of physics in this box. That's what Nellie's back, what she calls back wings. Spikes. Speaking of, hello Nellie. Thank you for the triple threat. Didn't save. How you doing, Nellie? Actually, whilst you're here, I've got a very important question. Are you back tomorrow before watch time? Well, there's gonna be a bit of Viscera in there. Nah. It's getting full.
Got one more meat patty. Hang on. Oop. Oh.
Let me put it down.
Oop.
Damn it. Oh, I have object.
It's dumping everything.
Oh, then put the tentacle out again.
Oh, it's loving it.
We need to solve this. Just popping in to have a bother, am you to have fun? Ah, she didn't hit the question. No, I'll pay for later. Let's not get that far. Okay. Oop. There's so much body parts.
How many parts can a body really have? I mean, realistically.
Yes, apparently. The correct amount. I don't even worry about cleaning up. I'm dragging blood everywhere.
Oh, I'm just getting the bulk of it. Small little bits.
Let's put it over here. Oh well.
There was a message written on the wall there, and I erased it.
Why is there like 3 legs in the box bin? Spencer.
Where do you normally keep them?
Furnace. Keeps them nice and warm. Or in the fridge, keep them nice and cool for later. Not at room temperature. Ugh. That's how they go off.
I like day old legs.
Well, no. No, we don't need this. And another spike. So,
I hate the green blood in here.
I think that's all the viscera. And rubbish in general. Oh no. Spike fell out of the box. God damn it, Spike. Spike fell out. No, it didn't. Okay.
green on green in here, and I hate it. No, I made a mess.
I feel bad. I keep walking back and forth.
That's fine. It's fine.
Oh, you said it's fine. It's fine then.
I won't throw you in the furnace. Oh yeah, I will.
I'll save you the trouble.
No, you gotta do it after we're finished. We call it the Steve punishment.
Oh.
You do the labor first. Finish the job.
Speaking of, we haven't seen Steve in a while. I think him and Neddy have been on an adventure again. Thing. That is everything. Okay.
So hard to see the blood here.
We can get flashlights. Not flashlights, lanterns.
It's mainly just the coloring. They chose well their material. It hides the blood well.
Very important to hide the blood.
There's an arm in there.
Oh, I'm spreading it around.
It's real difficult to tell when like the mop is dirty.
It is. Oh, that smoke work from here. So much blood. Oh, this is dirty. No, bucket's dirty.
No.
Good catch.
Still got slop everywhere.
And I think it's dirty. Oh, time for a new bucket. Ah, didn't catch it.
That's a big blood splat.
Now you and Steve could like at least be cleaner about the chaos they cause when they go on holiday.
This is where boxes go. This doesn't seem like there's enough space. But I think we get rid. Did we get rid of the toxic barrels?
I think we get rid of the toxic ones. We'll find out when we finish. Okay, so why would you keep toxic waste around? That'd be a bit silly.
Let's see where else the boxes go.
Probably one of the other rooms down here.
Take the bucket with you.
I'll grab one in a second.
God, there's blood on the ceiling.
What are we doing?
pressure was that guy under?
Was he working for Lethal Company? Ah, that's dirty. Here's a course. Thank you, YouTube. Oh, come on. Ah.
Come on, really?
What happened there?
I didn't know my mop was... Well, I didn't know my mop was dirty, so I splatted underneath my feet, so I tried to...
I just dropped my bucket.
So hard to tell when the green blood is full on the mount.
It looks more blue than it does green when it's through the ruins.
I can't tell when it's...
I think I saw the blood up here. Oh no, there's some here.
Half the time I'm spreading the green blood around and I can't even tell.
Say it's green paint if they ask.
Was this a place where boxes go? Crates. Oh, crates go over here.
What's that? Oh, from. There's a bullet hole on the glass. That's very frightening to put the laser on.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Met the glass a little bit. Yeah, she. Hey. Right, I think that's all the blood.
Maybe some back in the area near the furnace, but I was mainly focusing on the floor mostly.
Let's have a look. That seems to be okay. Yeah, seems to be fine. Laser, where's the laser?
Got it.
Ah, you got it. Wait. The light is slightly purple. That's a nice light. Oh. Oh, that's the spot.
This one's tough just because all the material looks. It's hard to.
Yeah, it's very reflective as well.
See bullet holes.
Oh, there's one here. And another one here.
Where?
On the glass here. And there's 2 bits here. Down in the corner. There we go. Right, there's one bullet here. Bullet hole right here. Maybe just see it.
The floor?
Uh,
Oh.
in that corner. Do I see any others in this room? Oh, there's one right here. On the 3 o'clock point. Yay. Is it? Do do do. Doopy doop. There's a bunch down here. All over this walls. Is there something one of his laser things?
There's blood on the bucket bin here.
Nothing happens.
Is there now blood in more places?
No, burn marks maybe.
I don't actually see bullet holes here. Where were they down this hallway? Oh, wait, I see.
Where's the blood?
It's on the dispenser.
that in there? It's all the thingies. I can't read that. Is that boxes? I think that's boxes.
One says crates, but I think they might all say crates because they're all the same color, but I don't know. So one doesn't have words on it.
Oh, barrels? It's hard to tell with this texture.
Yeah, it's not a good texture. Where are you at?
Around the corner from where the furnace is.
Oh, I couldn't actually even see any text, but...
Ah, barrels. Okay.
Oh, barrels go over there.
Alright, I'm assuming we get rid of the toxic ones. Is any bullets stuff here? I didn't see any.
I hate the sound of this gun.
It's a weird sound. You mean with your barrels? Is these barrels? Warning, cryogenic storage. Oh, that's a barrel. It counts. Ooh, what the cubes? The octagon-shaped things.
I guess they're crates.
Do they count as crates?
Just kind of assume they do.
When do you open them? I just saw like 6 people open up Baldur's Gate in the last hour. Can I get this stack? No. Okay.
Found a soda can.
Oh, you gonna drink it?
It's like at least 70% backwash, so yeah.
Excellent, tasty. I hope it's got some chewing tobacco in there.
Oh, that's the full flavor.
Crow's chicken. Ah! The crow's chewing tobacco. No, I need to find the movie that sketch is in to see it.
I remember because it was on not long ago, but I don't remember what the film was.
It's all
It's like I found
new.
I like the end sketch that the Mads do at the end of Daddy-O. I don't really like the movie, but I like their end sketch.
I remember us watching Daddy-O. I don't remember much of the film nor the sketches. Was it the E.T. one?
No, the sketch was the one where they like kept having to hit the button because it was broken.
Oh, that one, right.
You got to hold the button down.
You guys, you go that way. Oh, fuck.
Damn it!
Do that fucking dance when you're like in the path of someone else. Like, oh, I'm going left. Oh no, they're
At
going
this
left.
point, you
Okay,
just
I'll go.
try to get in their way, because then at least, you know, you're
Then you
winning.
have a laugh. Yeah, you will not back down. Why don't you take one of these crates with me when I'm going that way?
Burning the toxic ones, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Class F, I assume we keep these. Bah!
What happens to the other classes?
Miss Frizzle.
Uh,
Toxic barrels is normal. If I burned a toxic barrel non-normal. The
Those might
toxic
be a
ones
little
and the
bit
normal
cool.
ones look a little bit similar.
oh. That's a
No,
normal
wait,
one?
this is a toxic
They're all
one. never
toxic.
mind. I didn't see the label on it.
That's very important to look for. Where's... Oh, I see. You can see the yellow line.
Yeah, it's not the best marking. It's so hard to see.
boxes here.
Ah.
I mean, we could just burn the dice boxes and see what happens.
Ah. I think those are crates, though. They have the same texture. Roughly. Well, I've always kept them.
Didn't know this was all like that. It's actually really powerful. Right, double checking everything for blood. Oh, these are so much better than the lightsaber fighters.
Problem with secret layers, they always just don't have, good lighting.
It's because they're cheap and don't want to use the fancy lighting.
And this is why their missions fail all the time. They think it makes them evil by skimping out, but you gotta take the proper safety precautions.
That's just a recipe for disaster. And besides, if you've got a secret layer, you want to make it look cool as hell. Like these are these lights? If you count as like these wire lights, they're cool.
They're all gonna fit.
It's a good question.
Stacking them best I can.
We might have to reorganize all of this.
Nope.
I see you slamming it in there. It's like, nope,
Yep.
this will fit.
Yep. Reorganizing this. This is going in.
That's what Trixie said. Yeah, that works. Like with the boxy crates. Nope, there's two more.
There's still a couple down here too.
Ah, god damn it. Yeah, that do. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's fine.
Check your work.
Don't look at it. Don't worry about it.
You get. It's gotta stay behind the line. Come on. bitch.
What do you say?
Yeah, perfect. That's not fit to explode.
Don't touch it.
Don't look at it sideways.
It's a physics nightmare. Footprint from here. What? Where's that coming from? Where's this footprint? Twice in a row?
Too many crates. Oh, what? Oh, no. Hidden barrel. No. No.
Oh my god.
No.
I mean, we have to organize this.
It is.
How is what the heck the dice box is gonna get in there?
I don't know. Pick them up with your hands. Scoop them up with your fucking hand.
Just jam it in there.
I like how there's like 5 freaking barrels, but there's like 800 crates. If you want to organize it, go ahead. Bullet hole right there. Bullet hole right there.
I was just bullet hole here as well, back in the box room.
Or 2. Where's the other one?
Yeah, there's right here.
You can do it. I believe in you. Don't ruin my childlike faith. You know what happens when a pony is disappointed?
What happens?
We die, Digi.
We
We
die?
die.
That's not good. Wait, so,
Don't
yeah,
disappoint.
so how come Twilight's still alive then?
God, I wish I knew.
So it must be something else. Is that all the dice boxes? Does this count? Ugh. Yeah, that's behind the yellow line. That counts.
Somebody here. Oh. There's a chip here.
Ooh. Are you gonna eat that?
Well, his name is Keel Over.
Oh, you found yourself a USB stick.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a. Oh, we have the gun. Yep.
Right there. I like waggle over it a bit.
There you go.
Bucket.
Hmm. Could be everything. You look like you're breaking your back. It's like, ugh.
hall.
Oh, I found another hole.
Here.
Came up on aisle 4.
No, aren't you?
I burnt the glass a little. Well, if there's any bullet holes on that side, we'll never know.
What? Footprint? What?
Where? Oh.
Something over here.
Fine. Is that it? We got it all?
Here.
Maybe behind the furnace?
It is. Well, seems mostly clean.
I think we got to like least 98% clean. Least.
They'll never find where I pooped in the corner. Cause it's on the
Why are you putting in
ceiling.
the corner? How did you manage that?
Pegasus.
Oh, yeah, yeah, fair enough.
Alright.
Yep, we can sign out. I am proud of my performance.
Promoted.
Yay!
Hey, it's all back to normal.
I might have been doing some cleaning. Don't you fucking dare. I spent a whole 2 hours
What,
figuring
you
out the
didn't,
code.
you didn't want to live in the void anymore. How'd you get these open?
I figured out the password.
No more void, huh?
No more voids. I do have a
Oh, that's dirty.
yeah. I do have a hacksaw just in case I need to do anything.
What about
And
here?
there's my spare chairs.
Get in here?
Nope. I've tried. Yeah, that's how lockers work.
You just take the locker with you. That's all.
Yeah.
So I mean, what happened to the chaps that were in here?
I don't know where they went. They despawned.
Also, how did? How'd you get rid of the junk?
From down here.
Oh, you just that's the.
Yep. I don't know how deep that goes. I don't want to know how deep it goes. Exit the office and start another map. Oh. Ah, hello.
Oh, it's all wintry.
It's all Christmassy themed.
Well, I mean, there's a Christmas map, but barrels. Okay.
This area's nice and clean. I'm just gonna find all the barrels now.
Well, I found a body pit.
Excuse me?
Well, sort of a body pit.
Oh, that's where we keep the bodies outside. We can put it on the barbie later.
See, this is how you smoke a kipper.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't smell as bad as a kipper.
What's a kipper? I'm delicate, I won't make a mess.
There's all the barrels.
There's a bunch more over here.
That's just a blood puddle.
You eat all the best parts. They never leave they always eat the skin and leave the rest.
The skin's the best part. Of the human.
Especially when they get it nice and crispy.
Let me Kentucky Fry them.
This thing just
KFH
spawning more
is just
parts.
great.
Like for every part I burn, a new part spawns.
How is it so jam-packed with body parts? Who's putting body parts in the first place?
They moved the headstones but left the bodies.
Oh, flammable barrels here.
Alright, your time to go, buddy. Let's not make a mess about it. That's gonna smell great.
What does it smell like?
A bit like porky chicken.
You can make a taco out of that.
I found where the crates go. Yeah, crates go here.
In the creative spot.
What's that say? Attention, all personnel are to present themselves for blood screenings by no later than 1400 hours. Failure to comply will result in immediate confinement and possible termination. Thank you for your understanding.
No,
Was this
you
the
just said
thing?
thank you.
I feel like that's what this is. This was the movie of the thing.
It might be based on the thing. We not found the crate dispenser.
It's over here. Oh, the dispenser? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's over by the building there.
Okay,
Corner.
might make it easy for you there.
Well, I kind of figured it's such a short distance, I didn't want physics to, like, go crazy and make a mess, because so far I've managed to not make a mess.
What? Oh,
Although it looks like you can't track on the ground, maybe? I don't know. I feel like it's just faster than dealing with the crates at the moment.
Ah. Okay. I was quickly looking at the Steam Workshop 20 custom maps.
Are there?
There's lots. I was trying to find any MLP ones to see if someone's done it. There isn't.
Kind of wonder what they would be like.
It'll be the update of Rainbow Factory
True.
if they did.
Would have been the one.
Definitely putting all these flammable barrels in one spot. Can't see anything bad going to happen with that.
Where's the punch clock?
All personnel remain on site and do not attempt to breach quarantine or security will open fire. The life form cannot be allowed to escape. All lives when your own may depend on your compliance. Is this where you came from, Moon?
Is this where I came from?
Yeah. Are you the life form we're talking about?
I mean, I didn't want to brag or anything, you know, being
There
a
is a
celebrity and all. They promised me we would get Taco Bell, and then it turned out there wasn't even a Taco Bell in this region, so might have got a little upset.
Understandable. You can't just promise someone Taco Bell and then not have Taco Bell, right?
See, you understand. They're like, oh, you're overreacting, calm down. I can't believe his head got all the way jammed up in there. Oh, there's blood everywhere. It's just complaining.
Just nonsense. Yeah, for snow, this snow stains very easily.
It does. So it's mops up nice though.
Ugh.
Oh, there's something up there.
Alright, excuse me, sir, you're not gonna explode when I grab you, right? Like, you promise you don't fall apart when I just touch you. Okay, you didn't fall apart.
Ah!
You okay?
That worked.
Oh. Did you get launched upwards?
Yeah. Oh, there's a dude up here. You get like the.
What's he doing up there? Tell him to
Oh,
get down.
he's making a mess of it. Really
Ah,
falling apart.
that's typical.
I'm gonna have to drop him down. Ugh.
I think I found the guy who said no Taco Bell to you.
Oh yeah, show him to me. I want to see his face if he still has one.
He's down here. Are you?
I'm still up.
He does think he's ready to come apart. But I think he's just hanging in there.
Where's the asshole? There you are! You promised Taco Bell, you prick! Honestly, quite pissed me off, huh?
What a bastard.
me I'm overreacting again, dick.
You can't help it. You got a knife in your hand for absolutely no reason. Or your wings, mouth. I don't know. How do you hold a knife?
Many different ways. Point is that I had one.
Hope there's a point. You do have a knife. Is that all the barrels in here? I like these chairs. I might take these chairs home. I'm gonna steal from here.
No tacos? I mean, you know that can't be said to me.
That's a forbidden phrase.
Clean up there. Yeah, you gotta be sure to check on top of the crates, because there's...
Oh, this is a whole thing in here.
What's going on?
There's an entire cave down here.
Oh, you in the other one?
Yeah.
And you said there was no hot sauce.
Is this where they found you from? Wait, no, that's...
Yeah,
Hmm.
no, I was just taking a nap. Then they woke me up. Then they're like, you know, if you come with us, you can have some Taco Bell. And I was like, yay!
Yeah, look at those.
And then
The
after
liars.
5 minutes, there was no Taco Bell. Like, oh, just be patient. We're running tests. And I'm like, I'm running tests too. How much blood are you
Testing
full
your
of?
patience. We'll worry about that later.
Jump. Ugh, gosh. Ow.
Did you hit your head?
Keeps ejecting me when I get partway up.
Another crates. We'll tackle that cave later.
See anything on top of any other crates? Come on. Ugh, you piece of crap. Are you jammed?
I guess we get rid of the toxic boxes.
Running there. Why am I not running? Come on, buddy. I liked you. Why'd you
What
have
did
to
he do?
turn out to be a bastard?
To be like all the others, didn't you?
You just turned out to be all like all the others.
He said, "Yep, yep." He fell apart. I hope they didn't keep you in this cage here. That's inhumane.
With the playpen?
This is not a playpen. This is barely room to sit in.
That's what they told me.
They lie to you a lot, don't they?
And this is why I got upset.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, the playpen. They told me it was a ball pit.
Where was the balls?
I don't know.
Did they lie about that as well?
They did.
Those monsters. No wonder you ripped all these people apart, Doom style.
I mean, is it me? Was I being unreasonable?
I don't think so. I think you underreacted, if anything.
Well, I couldn't figure out the nuke codes. Get the scorch marks off the dirt here. Dirt's gotta be clean. What's this say? Primary objective, rescue any remaining employees and secure the samples. Secondary objective, reduce whiskey intake. Contact with an Arctic Institute base on the ice moon Galileo 5 has been lost. We're sending you down to secure their investment and rescue anyone still alive. Make sure make your way to the storage rooms and collect any viable samples. We're being paid good money for this operation, so make sure the samples are intact. Just grab whatever looks important and get out. Good luck.
Did they get out?
Nope. I didn't let him out. I'm still having my tantrum. Stretch and hydrate.
Probably do that as well. There you go. We're shrimping a little bit. Top of the person's head. Well, you're removing scalps as well, Moon.
Judging me
No? Curious.
a little bit.
But they deserve it. What is this? That was part of a jewel.
Oh, I bet that was Franco's jaw.
Do I have a look at the jaw just to confirm?
He was always waggling it. Not anymore.
Aye. Oh, there you are. Is this Franco's?
I know that tooth imprint anywhere. I told them they could would only be able to identify him by dental records. Right.
One body bag here.
It's not mine.
Why do you have to specify that?
Because they get real uppity with you at customs.
Oh.
I was like, I had mine
Customs-
shipped by postal mail.
Customs gets uppity about anything though.
What do you do? What do you think I learned the scalping trick?
I knew there's something underneath that skull. Can't be taken out onto a plane.
You know there's more than 6 ounces of fluid in a human body?
Yeah?
I had to remove it for him. It's okay, I put it in a little bottle.
Oh yeah, you're not crazy.
Absolutely not. Why, what have you heard?
No, I don't know anything. I just know if you're crazy, you wouldn't put it into a bowl.
Oh, I got a note here. Curtis Knowles, medical technician. What the hell is going on? One employee after another is turning up dead, and I can hardly cope with the situation. Some people are suggesting the specimens are somehow responsible. I'm not taking any chances. That's why I'm going to insist everyone's blood be screened for possible pathogens immediately. It was kind of just a threat, you know, when I said, oh, I'm in your blood. But
They
That
took
was
it
good.
literally.
Really, really kind of did.
Dumbasses.
It's a figure of speech. Well, the pony pox I gave him, yeah, no, that was real. Turns out
What
on
happened?
humans, it melts their skin off.
Oh, thank God I'm not human. Got a bit worried there for a second. Right. I need you to not do me a favor and not judge.
Hmm.
Just don't look in the blue box.
Why, what's in the blue box?
Just
Oops. There's 2 boxes.
alright. Take these.
Also, it might be me that kind of assigned us this job. This was kind of a personal request I made to the head office.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why
No,
is that?
people, the government officials starting to ask too many questions, and I was getting. It was when I was playing games, you know?
Yeah?
Interrupting my time, and I'm just like, you know what? Go away, stop it. I always tell them just to ask the survivors, and they go, there are no survivors, and I go, how's that supposed to be my problem?
I can't see how they just your problem at all. Alright, I found a note. There was an incident in the lab today. I found Dr. Carpenter dead, but Dr. Blair couldn't tell me how he died. Even stranger is the fact that Dr. Blair was in the lab when it happened. I swear, things have been getting weirder and weirder since we fought those damn specimens. There's more than one moon?
Now you say, now there's more than one comma moon, or do you mean there's more than one moon?
There's damn specimens. I assume there's more than just you. I don't know if there's multiples of you, or there's others like you.
Well, you know multiverse theory, right?
Yes.
This has nothing to do with that.
Uh,
No, it's just I learned to do a little teleportation. They thought there was more than one, and I honestly thought it was hilarious.
That's when you're testing your alicorn powers out.
They didn't think it was hilarious. One of them was laughing, but I'm not quite sure what kind of laugh it was. It didn't quite sound like the ha-ha laugh. It was almost like the crying kind of laugh, but yet kind of, you know, jovial crying. How do you describe that?
The insanity laugh?
Yeah, that might have been it.
That might be, yeah. The broken laugh.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It was funny though.
It does sound funny.
You should have been there. I mean, thank God you weren't. There was no stopping me. I got kind of on a roll.
I will just watch from a distance. Which are things Trixie did not say.
We said it once and decided, you know, that's not my thing.
She got bored. I've been studying the samples from my discovery for 26 hours straight, and I'm even more fascinated now about when I started. The cells don't appear to be dead, which is remarkable considering they've been in the ice for countless years. The organism, which at first appeared humanoid, has begun changing. I'm not sure what the hell is going to be on, to be honest, but it's most peculiar. No, that's an odd comment. What he meant by that?
Well, it did get in their blood.
Hmm.
Well, it looks like someone else was sitting here taking. Maybe this was the other one they were talking about. Someone else was taking a nap in here with me. I don't remember this one.
It's an odd place to have a nap.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice and cool.
You ever like just have the a blanket, but you have the fan on?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds great.
Found some dynamite. Kind of curious about that.
Because they think you're dynamite, Moon.
Get up into this thing. Oh, there was a third. What's this say? I'm put in charge of cataloging the samples before storing them in the cryo fridge. It's truly amazing how much material there is in these specimens. I swear there wasn't this much matter when we took them out of the ice and thawed them. I'll store the samples as requested, but first I'll weigh every sample. When I'm done, I'll weigh them again and compare my results. If I'm right, this could be a huge breakthrough. Even though, enough to perhaps silence Dr. Blair's constant self-righteousness. What? So I raided the vending machine a bunch. Oh no, it weighs more than when we woke her up. Fuck off.
I think I'm the last one left. They killed each one by one, or it killed them. I don't know. This thing, whatever it is, was unleashed, and now we are paying the price. I can't get to the mess hall, and I haven't had a drink in 3 days. Because it's so hot. Huh, did I just make a joke? God damn it. They called you a thing. That's
Yeah,
rude.
and now who's alive and who's dead?
Huh?
Stop making a mess. Damn it. I can't actually pick this thing up. What the heck? That's not good. Problem.
What's the problem?
Well, there's an alien body part that I'm currently pushing through the map, and it's gone.
Oh. Oh, we don't have to deal with it anymore.
Well, it's still technically there, probably, but I can't get it out of the floor. So it's gonna be one of those things that likely penalizes us. Yeah, it's kind of over here. You can kind of. I don't know if you can see it better than I can. Maybe it's not in the floor for you.
Oh,
Oh,
look.
it's gone. It's right here. It's kind of
I
still
didn't
there
see
under
anything.
the floor. See that little sliver coming up out of the ground?
No.
Interesting.
Alright, it's pinging like crazy though.
Yeah, there's something there. It's stuck in the floor.
I've got a crazy idea.
When I tried to pick it up, it just immediately sank through.
Right. This may not work. It may cause a lot of mess.
You want to clean up.
Where's the gun?
It's in the hallway. Ugh, the elevator thing, because I can't.
What?
Oh god, they're all going.
Did I get it?
Set the flares off. Well,
Who was this?
I don't know. I didn't know them.
There was an attempt to.
Brr, another cold day on this wretched moon. Well, guess I better leave a report. Ahem, we've unearthed 3 life forms in the ice so far. Really evidence just bipedal physiology, but there's some strange morphology. Dr. Blair is very intrigued indeed. Tests indicate the ice to be well over 23,000 years old. I guess the orbital survey team was right after all. I'm sure they'll be pleased, and why not? They don't get to live down here. Continue my analysis after the specimens have been thawed. Okay, so there might have been 2 others with me.
Who are they?
No, they might have been here before me, actually.
That is possible. I hope that worked.
Did he?
Yeah?
Gonna be hosting a party.
Party? Oh boy.
Yeah. Just curious. You needed a lot of seating or something.
No, they're better in my seats. There's like got all the seams still attached.
teddy bear.
That's interesting teddy bear.
It didn't look like this before.
What did it look like beforehand?
Okay, look kind of a lot like that.
Got a very meaty teddy bear.
I like cheeseburgers. What the heck?
Not sure if it worked or not.
Actually, will it mean I was eating sloppy joes in bed?
Why sloppy joes?
Why not? Oh my god. Well, you don't like a good sloppy joe before bed?
No, not particularly. I find it makes the bed dirty.
So, I feel like I knew this person.
Have a look at them. Nah, they're ugly.
Parts fell out on the way. Box.
Oh.
Six.
Oh, my frames is not having fun over here.
Oh dear. Something in the floor. It's stuck.
Yeah, I managed to melt it down. At least I can melt it down further.
God. Soaking in your model. There you go.
Man,
Delicious.
we did it. Thing
Sloppy
that's stuck underneath the
joes.
map is gone. Is that what his name was?
Well, posthumously. There. Like I never ate in bed. What's over there? What happened?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing happened. Don't even think about it.
I'm thinking about it.
That's the problem.
Oh,
If you,
what have we done?
nothing. Didn't tip the barrel over whatsoever.
What do you think of this ass?
Whose ass? Oh, that's it. Oh, you can slap that ass all day. There's some good buns.
Yeah.
Can't tell if it's just a dirt bit or was it? Okay. Well. This was really a bloodbath here, wasn't it? Where is the bucket? There it is. Of course.
Again? Another one just fell through.
Oh, time to get the laser out.
Oh, wait. Oh. It's gone behind this wall.
Finally, a bucket. I always wanted.
It's like it's wedged in that corner. Here you go. Tried zapping it with the gun, but it didn't work.
Let's get rid of the bullet holes.
It's actually the mark I made from trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, I made one of those with my thing. This might not be really be retrievable.
Map's got a couple design issues if that can happen.
Yeah. Oh. It's not. I was detecting something, but it's not insane.
They just wedge themselves in the corner. There's a roll of toilet paper down here that's just there.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna give up on that.
Sadly, I think it's a heavy penalty if you miss a part.
I can live with it. I don't know about you. No, you're going this way, Moon. Sorry.
No. Hey, did you? Will there be Taco Bell?
I can't promise it because I don't know where the closest Taco Bell is. Well, I don't want to lie to you, Moon. get all the barrels in here.
Oh, I think I got it.
You got it? Oh, oh my god.
Actually, wasn't trying. I was trying to fix the whole bullet hole I made.
How did you manage that?
There we go. Two more medi. There we go. Now they can't tell me I never cleaned my room.
Has she ever said that? One, two. Okay. Have we checked the very top crates?
I looked on top of them. Oh, there's a bloody handprint right here.
Oh, must have missed that. Room's clean.
Another stretch and hydrate. On the ground here.
Sitting on the bushes. But make sure the plants are clean.
Some... Oh, maybe that bucket. Another bloody handprint here somewhere. Thank you for the boop.
Boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Ah, it must be up there. Might be something on top of this crate here.
Which one?
This one.
I'll grab the thingy.
Where's that damn bucket? Maybe the bucket I'm picking up.
Ooh!
Is there a body up there?
No, it just launched me.
Oh.
Can I grab it? No. Got a crazy idea. Can you pass me the elevator once I like collapse it? Thank you. Didn't see anything.
It might have been the bucket I was picking up.
Might have been. I can see all the top of the other crates. Nothing on them.
Sniffers seem to come out clean.
Okay, so. Well. We weren't going to need this again, were we?
Guess not. Sure, it's fine.
No? Oh well. It's fine. Something here.
Is there?
Uh-oh.
I need to take a real fast break. I'll be back in a second.
Press one of the buttons. That's not helpful.
What you got?
Hmm?
What's up?
I don't know. I can't see it.
Can't see what where.
It's on the crate over here. Yellow one.
Where you at?
By the furnace. Yeah, there's something like on top of it.
Oh. Need another one.
Might need that one. Probably get another one, so then I can stack on top of this one.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh.
Wedge it in there.
Eh.
You fine with living back there?
I'll make a home for myself. Eh.
Almost. Hey.
Hey, here we go. I'll put the crates away.
See anything up here?
Whack a mop around it then.
Not just the furnace?
Around the furnace. Unless there's something inside the furnace that's picking up. Is it the gun? There's something there.
Oh. I know. The
Oh,
blood
have you
splat
found?
behind the furnace.
Ah.
And I need a bucket, damn it. I made it worse. Good.
Yeah, we are good.
Flares
It's only
that's
exciting.
flares that's splashed. All right. Well,
One more sniff around.
all your chairs. Need another
Yeah.
chair.
I can't fit any more chairs, otherwise I would.
They're gonna come back and be like, "We have all our chairs."
And I'll say, what chairs?
And they'll be like, "Yeah, what chairs?"
Exactly. Be grateful you got nice chairs. Chair.
There's only one chair. That's why everyone went insane. Timeshare chair.
Yeah.
Coming summer 2024. Yeah, see, in Unreal 5, me walking in front of this would move the bushes.
It would. There'll be blood on the bushes, which you've got to clean off. Oh. That's nothing.
There, it's like I was never even here.
You're here?
Teach me to take a nap in the frozen Arctic of Galileo.
I think this is an exercise in trust where you shouldn't just trust someone that says, I'll take you to Taco Bell.
I'm learning. Did you would take me to Taco Bell?
If we find a Taco Bell, we'll take you to Taco Bell.
Did you? This is very
If we
important.
find one.
Did you? That's not good enough.
I'm
I'm sorry,
guaranteed
did you?
it-
It's not good enough. I can't help myself.
I will take you to a Taco Bell.
You're not lying, are you?
I'm not lying. I just don't know when I can follow up on that promise. But I will take you to one at some point.
Did you? Exceptional.
Hey.
Uh,
Before anything could happen.
Damn it. How could you?
You know damn well. I think we can probably call it there.
Okay. Okay, if you like.
Is there another game we can move on to, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
I think I'm all done with at least cleanup detail for now.
Yeah. We did some cleaning up, and you're scared now
I'm very scared.
that I'm gonna snap.
So I just need to find a Taco Bell.
Yeah, you do.
Hang on a minute.
Kind of quick.
Library. So clean up detail. Workshop. Hotel. Ah, there's no Taco Bell in the clean up the workshop.
Look how I'm getting achievements for this game that I've had for like ever.
It's like for every map you clean.
When this come out? 2015, and I think I had it relatively around that time.
I'm gonna bought this
Holy
game.
crap!
Probably
I've
around
got like
2010.
I've got achievements. Holy crap! I've got like the less than 10% of people have this achievement.
Which one's that one?
The incinerate 2,000 items, complete the frostbite level, and complete the paintnance level.
Hmm.
Less than 10% of people have done that.
I guess everyone just goes straight to the modding. They don't get them. I don't know.
Neat. Well, Steam, did you send me trading cards now? Because I played this game.
Wow, I love trading cards. They're the greatest.
Lust in Vivo, the stuff I played back in October. Still need to play more Alan Wake 2, but I think I'm gonna hold a little bit before I continue that.
Yeah, I think you should probably hold off.
Oh, Chrome.
Hello. No, I have been here the entire time listening. I don't have anything to add.
That's fair.
I think I'm gonna hold off because I think they were like doing performance patches, and I might try to do Control
Yeah.
first because everyone says I should do
I-
Control because it's very connected.
you-
So
You
You'd love that.
should. You really should.
I have it on Epic. Well, I have them all on Epic because they're only on Epic.
They're only on Epic. Well, not Control. Control is actually on Steam.
That's true. I got it free on Epic a while back though.
Yeah, it is Control is an interesting game with a very interesting story. It'll be interesting to see how you go through it.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, might be something I like to do in the future. Doing that. Because everyone's like, oh yeah, if you play Control first, you'll see like a lot of connections in Alan Wake 2. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yep.
Is it the same developers?
Yeah, it's the same.
Huh.
They're basically creating an interconnected universe with their
Yes.
stuff. So it's like, what's the publisher name? Like Remedy or something? It's the Remedyverse.
Think so. No, I can't think of anything else. So I think this is a good place to call it.
Yeah, it's a good time. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it's not our usual Conanigans lateness, but it's an odd time for everyone. So
We still went on for almost 7 hours. I think that's all right.
oh yeah.
Right, who to raid? The question.
Yeah, Lethal Company was fun. I like that game.
Yeah, like do more of that in the future. That's a lot of fun. Get a big group going.
Yeah.
Maybe 20.
Trust me, there are the mods for that. That's
Definitely.
that's not a joke.
Yeah,
And
no,
definitely a mod.
someone
Oh,
mentioned
sorry.
that.
Definitely a mod to break the 4-player barrier if that comes to it. But it very much reminds me of SCP, the multiplayer game. Well,
It reminds me of Unfortunate Spacemen.
Yeah, yeah.
Just before Unfortunate Spaceman.
Mm. With SCP, you can play as different factions: the SCPs, the guardsmen, the military, the scientists, the D-boys, and they all like have to escape or have to kill everyone. And some of them like you work together with the others, and the others don't work together with the others. It's fun, and it's all multiplayer. It's great, and it's free.
Yes.
I think I played the VR version of it.
Yeah,
Interesting
that's a single.
experience.
It's a single player game, and there's the multiplayer one. They're very different experiences. It's like Lethal Company. It is more comedy than it is horror. Right, on my following list, there's Ink Blitz and Stellar Eclipse.
Yeah, we could do either one of them. Who you feel like?
I think no. Roll dice. Head Stellar, tails Ink.
I don't think my dice doesn't have heads or tails.
Well, odds and evens, I guess. Yeah.
Let's flip a coin.
No, that's silly.
Let's flip a coin. If it's between 12 and 6, then
If its
what are you
value is
doing?
evens Stellar, odds Ink.
Who's
Right.
rolling?
I've got a D6 right here.
Okay. I was gonna say I've got my dice right in front of me, but
Ah, excellent. Everyone must have their dice in front of them. Yeah, it's Inks since I got a 6. Not Ink, Stellar.
oh, sorry. Okay, Stellar then.
Yeah.
I
See, they're still streaming actually. Well, after they're like, what are they playing?
it's kind of a neat battle royale thing with
Okay.
My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah, that one.
My
That one's really
Hero
good.
Ultra Rumble. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, but
It's a very nice take on Battlegrounds
yeah.
for people who enjoy anime.
Yeah, I watched him play a bit of it. Looks
Neat. Alright, where's the raid button? Okay.
Please remember that this is a friendly raid. There should not be any harm to other raiders or those of who we are raiding.
okie dokie. Well, thank you for joining.
Thank you for joining as
in
well.
this kind of side holiday special Godinigans. Kind of not sure how next week's gonna go because, like I say, Jingle Jam starts next Friday, and I like to watch the first day of that, so I don't know if we'll like pick a new day or we'll just like I don't know if you and Nelly want to do it by yourself.
We'll see.
Whatever.
I mean, we could just move it to Thursday for that one day. Who knows?
But yeah, yeah, guys, Jingle Jam starting up.
Yay.
We'll be doing some
Jingle.
fundraising, and if you do a minimum amount, there's like you can get a whole fuck ton of games
It's gonna be so much fun.
in the collection. So yeah, we'll be doing that.
Okay.
What they said, it's like £40 roughly for like
Yes,
$1,100, £1,100 worth of games.
I'm about to go read.
Yep.
The time is up.
Okie
Right, you all take care, everyone.
Yep.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Y'all have yourselves a good night. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all next time. Yeah.
Night.
Yeah.
There we go.